Hello, I'm Ron Covell. I've been building award-winning cars and motorcycles for over 50 years. Today we'll look at a car I built for a customer many years ago, which I've owned for the last 15 years. Of all the cars I built, this is definitely one of my favorites, but the time has come to sell it. Before I built this car, I worked with Don Varner on his track Roadster, which was originally built for Andy Brizio by John Butera and Steve Davis. Don and I made extensive changes to this car, and it was a big hit when it debuted. A man named Dave Kayer saw this Roadster, and he wanted to buy it. The car wasn't for sale at the time, but Don suggested that Dave have me build him the car of his dreams, incorporating many fresh ideas. We got the ball rolling right away, and I started by making drawings for the chassis and body, designing it around a torsion bar suspended front axle with a Halibran quick change in the rear, powered by a Mustang II V6 engine. The Roadster would have a hand-formed aluminum hood, nose, and belly pan. The nose and grille were a unique design, inspired by race cars from the 1950s. I wanted to make the exposed portions of the suspension as clean as possible, so I developed a unique 3-bar system for the front axle, with one of the links hidden inside the hood. This left only 2 bars exposed outside the body, which were joined to the front axle and torsion arm shackle with a small, clean bracket. I used inboard lever-action shocks, which further cleaned up the front end. The plug-in headlights are easily removable, and I leave them off the car unless driving at night. A Corvair steering box connects to a bell crank mounted on the front axle, and all of this linkage is hidden inside the hood. I don't think you'll find a Roadster with a cleaner front end. I used a Halibran rear end with triangulated 4-bar linkage. The upper links are hidden inside the body, so only 2 links are exposed. I carefully designed the front and rear links to keep them in a straight line, which perfectly matches the rake of the chassis. Coilover shocks suspend the rear axle assembly, and these are hidden inside the body. We chose the Mustang II V6 engine to keep the hood small, and it's coupled to a C3 transmission. I lengthened the hood 11 inches over stock, giving the car a long, elegant profile. The nose is made from 6 pieces of hand-formed aluminum, and the aluminum hood sides and belly pans are extensively louvered. I added louvered panels to the turtle deck too, to match the hood. The battery and fuel tank are located in the turtle deck, and the deck lid hinge is open for access. There's a small storage area inside as well. I think the exposed exhaust system is one of the nicest features on the car. The 3 runners exit the hood sides, then join with a tapered collector, then curl around the front suspension bars before joining with the 3-inch glass pack mufflers, and then with the bologna slice tight radius bend. The entire exhaust system is chrome plated, along with all the suspension components and many other items. I used Halibran knockoff hubs with centerline wheels. Dave machined windows in the wheels, giving them a unique look. The 4-wheel disc brakes are Earhart with all stainless plumbing. Squeeze Jerger painted the car a beautiful Rolls-Royce maroon with tinted orange scallops. The interior was done by Vic Kitchens when he was the resident trimmer at Hot Rods by Boyd. The car has always been garaged, and the paint, chrome, and interior are in amazingly good condition. I recently installed new instruments, plus a new battery, fuel pump, and master cylinder. Dave showed the car extensively, and it won first in class at the 1982 Oakland Roadster Show, going on to win the ISCA Pacific Division Championship for Altered T Roadsters. Hot Rod magazine chose the car as one of its top 10 rods in 1982. The Motoring Press had a field day with this car and has been featured in 8 magazine spreads, gracing the covers of Rodder's World and Street Rodding Collector's issue number 9. Each magazine took a different approach on covering the car, but the glowing reviews are wonderful to read. Although this car was built early in my career, It set a standard for design and quality of construction that has endured. Many people consider this to be one of the finest track roadsters ever built. Sadly, Dave Kehrer passed away about 15 years ago, and I was able to purchase the car from his estate. I've been so proud to own the car for all these years. I would love to see this historic car go to a collection that's open to the public, so people can see it in person. The California Star, which I built just after this car, was recently purchased by the Museum of American Speed in Lincoln, Nebraska, and I love how they showcase it in their new edition. Of course, I would consider selling the car to an individual who loves it as much as I do. If you're interested, email me at covell@cruisio.com. The car is in California, about 80 miles south of San Francisco.